Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. So I find myself in Obernai, France, and I'm at a Christmas market. And I thought this week would be a great week to look at Christmas. Now, we've got Hanukkah coming up, but Hanukkah's after Christmas. Actually, I think it starts December 25th. So we're going to hit Christmas a little early, and then we may pick up Hanukkah later. Now, as I'm at this Christmas market, I'm reminded of three things, and I want to share with you those three. You see, Obernai is a small little French town of about 11,000, 12,000 people. And I'm surrounded by these timbered houses and these narrow streets, medieval streets. And I'm reminded in this small community, one of the beauties of the Christmas story, the Nativity, is where it takes place. See, Micah 5:2 says, "But for you, Bethlehem Ephratah, from you who are smallest among Judah, will come one who will basically be the greatest." And that's the way of it. God often takes these small places and does his greatest work through them. Translation: you're not too small for God to do a work through you. Second point as I walk through this. So many of these stalls in stores are ones where they don't mass produce things. Everything is sort of unique to the region and made fresh. And it's a small community that seems to be producing these things and living off of selling them. And I'm reminded of this community family aspect as I look back at the Christmas story, because God didn't manifest in Jesus in some mass production way. He manifested in family, in community life. I mean, Jesus came into the family with Mary and Joseph. Jesus came into community life in Nazareth. And that's so important for you and me to understand that God seeks us out in a community and a family sense. And we have this relationship, which is grander than anything we could conceive of. It transcends time, it transcends national borders, but it's all at the end of the day an intimate familial seeking from God. Third point, I wish you could smell this place. Oh, the smells are so good. I've seen chestnuts roasting and smelled them. The pretzels, the apple cider. Oh, I just had some hot chocolate that would curl your toes. It was so good. And these smells are magnificent. And they remind me of that psalm that says, "Taste and see the Lord is good." Because walking with God is not simply some spiritual exercise. Walking with God is actually something that involves all of our senses and all of who we are. And this is an experience here that's not simply one of intelligence or intellect. It's one of sensing. It's one of experiencing. And that's the way of God. Jesus came into the world as an experience, not simply an intellectual concept. So take those three ideas from this Christmas market. Take these ideas of small places producing big results, of community and family and the importance of being with others, and then fullness of that calling to be with God in not just an intellectual way, but in an experiential way. And it can transform your Christmas. I'm not saying it's going to be like this little French village, but it can be even better. And it's why I made this your video thought for today.